Hello, today we're going to look at multiples and factors, define what those are, and also find the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor. So first of all, this question. We'll start with multiples. What is the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7? Well, you can think of multiples really as times tables. So if we had the 3 times table, 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. So they're the multiples of 3. Now if we're looking for the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7, we should write out the times tables of each. So for 7, 7, 14, 21, 28. I'm going to carry on the 3 times table now. That's 15, 18, 21, 24. Right, let's stop there. We can go on, but we actually don't need to, because we're looking for the lowest common multiple of 21. So common to both, lowest common multiple of 3 and 7, and the lowest common multiple in this case is 21. There's nothing lower that's common to both. So 21 is the lowest common multiple of 3 and 7. Now on to factors, and let's have a look at this question. What's the highest common factor of 24 and 36? Well, first of all, what's a factor? Well, a factor is a number that divides into another number exactly. So for instance, 2 would divide in exactly, and also 12 would divide in exactly. But a number, say something like 10, wouldn't divide into 24 exactly. So that wouldn't be a factor. Now looking at this particular question, I think the best way to tackle it is to use factor pairs. So for instance, we found 2 goes into 24 and 2 multiplied by 12 gives us 24. So that's a factor pair. Another factor, 1 goes in exactly. It's a factor pair. 1 multiplied by what gives us 24? Well, that's 24. We've already got 2. We've tried that. Does 3 go in exactly? Yeah. 3 multiplied by what gives us 24? Well, that's 8. What next? Now we've got 4. Does 4 go in exactly? Yep, 4 goes in exactly. And 4 multiplied by what gives us 24? Well, that's 6. Just check that goes in exactly. Yep, absolutely. Try 5. No, that's not a factor. It doesn't divide in exactly. 6. Yeah, we've already got that. So 6 and 4. So we don't need to go any further there. Now 36. Let's do this a bit more quickly. We've got 1, 36. We've got 2, 18. 3, 12. 4 and 9. 5 won't go in. 6, we've got 6 and 6, so it's just 6. 7 doesn't go in, 8 doesn't go in, 9, well 9 we're repeating. So we don't need to go any further than that. So let's look for the highest common factor. So what do we got? We've got 2's are in common. So that's a common factor. Is it the highest common factor? Well, no, it's 6 common factor. That's a bit higher. I don't think that's the highest one though, is it? No. 12. 12 is our highest common factor. There's no other numbers that are higher than that. So 12 is our highest common factor. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.